Hey there pranksters, welcome back to another prank video, and in this video I'm gonna show you guys 9 clever ways to set up some funny booby traps on friends and family at home using everyday household items. Now if you're asking yourself why 9, well that's because it's just my favorite number. Now let's get started with these pranks.
First one, we're gonna be setting up a prank using this all-purpose cleaner spray bottle. This one is not see-through, so that is perfect for this prank. And we're also gonna use some liquid ass. I know you guys love it when I use this, so this is gonna be part of the prank. So let's get started, guys. First thing we're gonna do is we're gonna unscrew the sprayer, and as you guys can see, it's got a little tube. This is what sucks out the cleaner from the bottle. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna empty this out. So just spray it back into the bottle, because we need to have this tube empty. So it has already been drained out. So now guys, we're gonna get ourselves a sandwich bag like this one. Now you can use any kind of plastic bag. I'm using a little sandwich bag because it's easier to use. So we're gonna open it up, and then we're gonna take some of this disgusting liquid ass, and we're gonna pour some inside the sandwich bag. Oh, so we're gonna dump a little bit of this liquid ass into one of the corners of the bag. I mean, you can add more if you want, but this will be enough for me. Next, guys, we're gonna have to trim off some of this bag because we don't need all of it. So I got my scissors here, and then I'm just gonna trim off a big chunk of the bag. Careful though, because you don't want to spill this, especially not on yourself, because the smell will be on you for a while. Now you're gonna insert the tube that leads to the sprayer inside the little plastic bag, and then you're gonna wrap it around it just like this, and then you're gonna wrap a piece of rubber band like this one I already cut, and I'm gonna wrap it around to secure it tightly onto the tube. All right, so here it is, guys. I kind of struggled a little bit, but I managed to wrap the rubber band around the bag filled with liquid ass, and all I gotta do is trim off the piece of rubber band I don't need. Just like that, guys. Now the prank is ready. Obviously, you guys can get an idea of how this prank is gonna play out, right? You're gonna insert this along with the liquid ass inside the bottle of all-purpose cleaner, like this, and then you're just gonna twist it on, and there you guys have it. The prank is ready. So when your victim is gonna use this bottle, they'll be in for a stinky, smelly, disgusting surprise, because they'll think that they'll be spraying some of this all-purpose cleaner, but in reality, we all know what they'll be spraying, which is some liquid ass. And this stuff, like I said, is super disgusting. I feel like throwing up right now. So let's say they're wiping down the counter and they're gonna clean it up, and then when they spray this, it's just gonna make things worse. It might give them a headache if they're very sensitive when it comes to stinky smells. So yeah, guys, when they spray this, they'll be spraying it all over the house. Yeah, this is a really awesome prank. And then of course they'll open it up, see what's up, and that's when they'll realize that you set up this prank on them. Of course, you won't damage the cleaner that's already in there. It's not gonna mess it up. It'll still work. All you gotta do is remove the stinky liquid ass from the tube, maybe wash it a little, rinse it, put it back in, and it's good as new. This prank you can do on your roommate's gooseneck lamp. Previously I've shown you a prank similar to the one I'm gonna show you right now, but the setup for this one is different. So first thing we're gonna do with this one is we're gonna remove the light bulb, if there's one in there, and then we're gonna get some tape, and we're gonna block off that socket so we don't damage it with our little prank. Next up, you're gonna need a little container. This is a pill bottle. We're also gonna need some rice, so pour some into the little bottle like this, as much as you want. Perfect. We're gonna adjust the lamp so it's facing down like this. We're gonna get ourselves some tape about this long, and we're gonna tape it onto the little container, and then stick it inside the head of the gooseneck lamp like this. Our little container filled with rice is underneath the gooseneck lamp. So when your victim comes over and tries to use their lamp, they're gonna adjust it, and then the following will happen. Your prank victim comes into their room, they wanna use their lamp. Of course, they won't be able to use it like this. They're gonna try to point it at whatever they want light on, and when they do that, this is what's gonna happen. It's gonna make a mess of rice, so they're gonna have to clean their desk, which is something they didn't have to do had you not set up this prank on them. This prank is for those of you that don't mind making a mess or don't mind wasting a box of cereal. So I went to my local dollar store for this demo and I bought the cereal box, which was $1, so it's not really a big deal. Well, I'm gonna take out the cereal bag and it's gonna leave me with the cereal box. Keep this handy because we'll be needing it right now. So now this is the cereal box, and on one of the bottom corners right here, we're gonna make a cutout. So I have my trusty scissors right here, and I'm just gonna pierce right through it. And I'm gonna, like I said, make a cutout of a square. You could do a circle, you could do any shape. It doesn't matter, it doesn't need to be perfect. As you guys can see, I'm making a horrible, horrible, horrible square. It's actually more of a rectangle, but it doesn't matter. Look at this odd shape right here. Well, that's okay guys, because it doesn't matter. We're gonna put this back into the gap where we got it from. So let's head over there now, and I'm using my tripod for this. And we're gonna put it right through again. Oh, what a fail. Dang it, it went in there. Okay, I retrieved it. So now we're gonna put the cereal box where we got it from, which was with this gap right here. And we're gonna push the fridge towards the wall so it stays in place. Next, we're gonna take the cereal bag and fill up the cereal box, and the cereal is gonna stay in there until it's pulled out. I might have a hard time doing this, so I'm gonna push the cereal box to the very top, as you guys can see, all the way to the very top, and now I can open up my cereal bag and I'm gonna start pouring it in. Okay, so I filled up the box with cereal. Now I'm gonna pull it down, slide it down a bit, like this, and then tighten the fridge against the wall again, and it should stay put. So the prank here is, guys, that when somebody pulls out the cereal box, due to the cutout that's on the side of the box, it's gonna spill all that cereal onto the floor. So let me give you a demo of how that's gonna play out. So your victim's gonna come over, and this is their favorite cereal. They wanna get their hands on it. Their instinct is gonna be to take it out, and when they do that, this is what's gonna happen. See? Everything's trying to escape through the opening you made. And of course, it's gonna make a mess, as you guys can see, on the floor. For this next prank, we're gonna be booby trapping this box using an egg. So we're gonna tie a string to this egg, and then the string we're gonna put underneath this heavy box. So whoever picks up this box on moving day is gonna be in for a surprise. So let me show you how to set that up. All right, well first you're gonna need some string, as I mentioned. So I'm gonna get about 2 feet of length, and then on one of the ends, guys, you're gonna tie a big knot, just like I'm about to do so right now. Okay, so here's the knot on one end, and the other end, guys, you're gonna attach it to an egg. So obviously it's kind of hard to tie it on an egg. So I'm gonna do that, but I'm gonna secure the egg to the string with some tape. So I will require the use of some tape. So I will be needing some tape. And then I'm just gonna wrap it around so it doesn't go anywhere. All right, guys, well now I have the tape secured on, as you guys can see. And then the best place to set up this prank is like on a counter or on a, for example, I got the island right here, which is where this box is gonna be set up at. So as you guys can see, I'm gonna leave the box on the edge, and then I'm gonna lift up the box so that the egg can hang from it. Okay guys, so as you can see, the egg is hanging, and it's hanging because the weight of this box is keeping it there. As you guys can see, the other end of the string is over here, and the knot is very helpful. That way it doesn't slide through to the other side and the egg will fall. Well, that's only gonna happen when your victim picks up the box. So you have to set it up at an angle. So let's say they're coming from this side. Well, they're gonna pick this up. They won't be able to see the egg, and when they pick it up, guys, it's gonna fall. It might fall on their foot if they don't see it, or it might just fall on the floor, but they will notice it, so they will have to clean it up. So let me show you a demo. So from where I'm standing, I can't see the egg. It's covered by the counter, the box, it's in the way. It's not within my sight, so I can't see it. So I'm gonna naturally just pick up this box, because this is probably the last box that I'm picking up. And then when I lift it up, there's the egg right there, which I'm gonna have to clean up. Something I really don't wanna do. Well, that's the prank, guys. Right here I have an iPhone 7,
Make sure that if you are gonna pull off this prank, that the phone is water resistant, because it is gonna get wet. So with that being said, guys, let's begin. This phone right here has a little case. This one's made of rubber and it's flexible. It doesn't matter what kind of case the phone has, because pretty much any case will work for this prank. Now, when you do set up this prank, make sure you have plenty of time. So if you're gonna be using your friend's phone or maybe one of your parents' phones, make sure you have plenty of time to do so. Now for this prank, you're also gonna need some clear tape. What we're gonna do, guys, is if you examine the case, there's a few openings, such as the camera window right here, and then on the bottom where the plug-in goes and the speakers are. So we're gonna cover those with tape. I'm gonna put clear tape on the inside and the outside just to make sure that it's covered completely. Alright, so now this case is waterproof. Water can't get into it, but in this case it can't get out. So that's how we want it, guys. This is what we're gonna do next. We're gonna leave the case wherever the phone was. We're gonna get some water, and yes, we are gonna pour it in there. So do that, guys. What you're gonna do next is you're gonna take the phone and you're just gonna place it on top, just like this. And see, your victim won't be able to see the water underneath the phone. They'll just assume that somebody took out the phone and left it there. Well, their first instinct is to push it in, right? And when that happens, well, they'll be in for a surprise. Just watch. So they'll pick it up. And look, they're gonna cause a spill. They're gonna get their phone wet. But since this is water resistant, nothing really is gonna happen to the phone. But yeah, guys, that's the prank. Right here, I have the famous liquid ass. Yeah, this stuff stinks. We all know. We all know that inside it contains that horrible smell. Well, guys, we're gonna be putting this to use for the following prank. And for that, we're gonna need a baggie like this one. What we're gonna do is open it up, and as soon as you open it, guys, dump a little inside the little baggie. So be quick about it, because this stuff stinks. Alright, that's good enough for me. And I'm gonna close it up because I can't bear this for too long. And all we need, guys, is just a little bit of liquid ass like this. Not a lot, but just enough. So we're gonna twist the tip till it becomes really tight and sort of like a little balloon. Okay, that is perfect, guys. Just tight it. So look at it, it's super tight. It's about to pop. So with the slightest pressure, it will pop. At this point, guys, it's ready. So let's get rid of that little tail. And now we're gonna take this and put it inside the stapler. So all we do, guys, is to take it and put it inside like so. It looks like a little carrot, right? It's in position, and we're gonna close it up gently, and that's it, guys. Next person that wants to use a stapler will be in for a super stinky surprise. Check it out. So here are their papers. They're gonna want to staple them together, and then this happens, guys. Oh, look at that, guys. Ugh. That's disgusting. That smell. All you need is a few drops, guys. You don't need much. And even this little tiny drop right here. Oh, that's gonna cause some big damage. So yeah, guys, you guys would have to try this on your own, because what this prank is meant is not to splatter all over, but to expose the smell. So once an opening is created, the smell is released, and it's unbearable, guys. Especially in the classroom. So whoever gets this liquid ass on themselves will have to switch out their clothes, take a shower, or go home. Alright, for this prank, you're gonna need a roll of toilet paper. It doesn't have to be full. It can be halfway gone. It can be kind of empty. You're gonna need some fake blood. So if you store some of your Halloween stuff, this will come in handy, this fake blood. And a little cup like this one. And some plastic wrap. Alright, first thing we're gonna do, guys, is we're gonna fill up this little cup with some fake blood. Don't get stingy, guys. Don't just pour in a couple drops. Try to fill it up. And this actually looks kind of good. I don't know if this is edible, but it looks pretty good. Alright, so the fake blood is in the cup. Okay, cool. Next, we're gonna take a piece of plastic wrap. And look, I didn't use much, just a little bit. I'm gonna place it over the cup, like so. And then you guys know the trick. We're gonna flip it over, like so, real fast. And then place it on the counter. And I'm gonna be cutting around the plastic so it doesn't give away the prank. So with my scissors, I'm just gonna cut a big portion of it. Okay, so our fake blood is in this upside down cup at this point.
I cut around the plastic that was holding everything in there. Now guys, this is where the roll of toilet paper comes into play. See, what we're gonna do is we're gonna maybe get a couple squares, unroll it, place the toilet paper over the cup, so make sure the cup goes inside the roll, somewhat snug, that's fine. And then next we're gonna take the couple squares we cut off and we're gonna cover the top. That way they can't tell what's inside. And that's it guys, there's a prank. Guess what? Next time somebody comes and picks up this roll of toilet paper, they'll be in for a messy surprise. And it might freak them out, especially if they can't stand the sight of blood. And let's say that they got an important piece of paper next to them. Let's see what happens. Ooh, we got some on the toilet paper. But yeah, look at all that mess. If you guys want to use different contents, not necessarily fake blood, you can use water, soda, Kool-Aid, anything you guys want. It'll be messier for sure. But this one, I just wanted to use fake blood because I had this bottle in my closet for the longest time. So I finally put it to use in a good way. A prank. For this prank, guys, we're gonna need a balloon like this one. And guess what, guys? We're gonna fill this up with water. So the size is up to you, so just fill it up with water. And here's my balloon, guys. It's filled with water. Locate a spot where you guys want this balloon to pop. Me, I'm gonna choose this counter that's been taking a beating for the last couple of years. This is where the prank is gonna be set up. So, what I'm gonna do, guys, is I'm gonna take some hot glue. So get some hot glue and just put some glue on the spot where you're gonna want your balloon to sit. Remember, guys, that hot glue with water, it comes off easily, so don't worry about it. But if you must, put a piece of tape underneath. That way you don't damage your counter. After you apply that hot glue on the counter, you're gonna take your balloon and place it on top, just like this, guys. Let it sit there for a little bit so it dries up. So hold it so it doesn't roll. Make sure it dries up before you let go of it. So the prank is set, guys. If you guys look at this balloon, it looks like a normal, regular water balloon, and it is. It's got water inside, but the only thing that makes it different is that it's glued on to the counter. Now, somebody that comes over and tries to lift this up will actually cause it to pop due to the fact that it's glued on. And what I noticed about the hot glue is that it kind of melts the balloon just enough and it weakens it so it's easy to pop. So when somebody picks it up, they're gonna pull on it. It's so fragile that it's gonna pop. Just watch. Well, this doesn't belong here. Oh! Dang, guys, that's a big old mess. A huge mess. Can you guys hear the wet spots? It's more like a puddle now. So yeah, it's a big old mess that they weren't expecting, yet it happened. So since they caused this mess, they'll have to clean this up. So if you want to get your mom, your dad, your grandma, anybody at home to go for it with this prank. For this last prank, we're gonna need a cup like this one, a piece of string, and some poppets. Okay, so first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna make a hole on the cup because we're gonna have to tie this string to it. That will not be a problem. All right, I made an opening. I'm gonna run the string through it and then just tie it. Simple enough, right? Well, the next step is even simpler. We're gonna take some poppets, open them up, and dump them inside the cup. Dump them inside, but be careful because they might pop. So gently put them in there. Of course, you guys can fill it up all the way. Me, myself, I'm content with this amount. That'll do for me. Next, we need to figure out where we're gonna set up this prank. And the best place for that, guys, is behind a door. Or, if you want, in front of a door. Let me show you how. On the other end of the string, you're gonna have to create another knot. So this is a bathroom door, guys. This right here is the outside, and of course the inside is the bathroom. So let's say that this, instead of a bathroom, is somebody's bedroom and they're sleeping. So we open the door quietly without getting spotted. We're gonna take the string with the cup that has the poppets and we're gonna throw it over the door like so, just like that. And now we're gonna close it. And look at that. The cup is hanging, guys, but it can only hang until the door is open. So once that door is open, guys, this cup with poppets is gonna land on the floor. And if somebody was in there sleeping and barely woke up, maybe they wanna go to the bathroom, they're opening up their bedroom door, they'll be in for a surprise. This will definitely get them, guys. Booby trap has been set. Let's see what happens when somebody walks through that door. Ah, that was a good nap. Whoa! Whoa! There's a prank, guys.
Yeah, I know, guys. These pranks can be quite mean and pretty messy. So if you choose to try these out, please prank with caution. I'll see you pranksters in my next video.